All right. Yeah, welcome to today's stream. So I've been away for quite some time right now, uh, but I cannot really guarantee that I'm fully back. But today I just decided to stream. Um, so basically, I just want to be more productive today, and I thought maybe I can use, this stream to sort of like pushing myself to be more productive. So yeah, so I think it's going to be like a 3-hour stream. I'm not really planning to sort of like stream for long today. I think 3 hours is going to be enough, and by these 3 hours, I'm hoping that I will kind of, manage to finish up like a lot of things that I've started. So yeah, let me just get started. So basically what I was doing was, let's see. So basically what I was doing was trying to save a campaign, right? So that you can try to test an email that your audience will receive in that particular campaign, and also send that campaign or schedule that campaign, right? So basically that's what I was trying to do. So obviously before you test a campaign email, or you send out that campaign, or maybe communications to your audience, you need to sort of like save a template of that campaign. So that campaign will be in a form of like an email, right? So you need to sort of like save that, and you can basically test your campaign using all the domains that you have entered in the platform itself. So we have this page called domains. So before you even send out communication, the first thing is you need to add like a domain. And when you add that domain, we actually call AWS to save like your domain configuration, or to get your domain configuration. And using those domain configuration or your DNS records, you can sort of like link that to your domain itself, or you can go to your domain platform, whatever that you're using. Maybe you might be using like Cloudflare, might be using what's that other provider, might be using Vercel, or you might be using GoDaddy. So you can take all these configurations and link them to your provider, or link them to the DNS record in your provider platform. Then after that, you can start sending out emails using your domain, and with any name. Let's say maybe my domain is notify.co.za, which means if I want to send out communication using let's say no reply at notify.co.za, then I can send out communication using that. Or you can use like any name, as long as the domain is configured correctly in your provider platform, and also on Notify itself. So yeah, Notify came back. Yeah, Notify is back. That's currently what I'm working on, but it's not the initial idea. I've been playing around with a lot of ideas lately. So I've been playing around with a lot of ideas. I think this is the third idea on Notify itself. So I still have the domain. I don't want to let go of the domain itself, because the domain itself has traction, right? Besides me having a platform itself, um, I can see like people are trying to access Notify, or maybe access Notify domain itself. So distraction, right? So I don't want to lose the domain itself. I just want to play around with all the ideas that I have in my head using the same domain. So I think I've changed the idea like more than 3 times itself. But I'm hoping that this is the final idea and I can continue working on Notify, like using this idea. So basically the idea is communication as a service platform for your organization and also for developers, right? So if maybe developers want to send out emails in their code, or just want to configure like an email provider that they can use in their code, then they can use Notify. So the first step is just to set up the platform itself, which consists of like the dashboard and trying to configure your domains and trying to add your audience. Then after that, we will expose the endpoints and also create like SDKs, right? So I think the first version itself will have like a cal endpoint where you can just use that endpoint with your API key, and also will have like a node version. So if you are using a node to develop like your applications, then you can just use that node SDK instead of like a curl API. Then what else? I think then the second version will consist of other SDKs such as your Python, and maybe we can have like a React SDK that will make it easy for people using React to integrate like Notify in their platforms. But for now, I think I just want to focus on making sure that the platform is up and running, which is the dashboard, and then after that focus on the endpoints and also a node SDK, right? So yeah, let me just continue on what I was working on. Now it's no longer a recognition and an employee recognition platform. Like I said, I've been playing around with a lot of ideas. So I think, yeah, this is the latest idea that I have in my mind. So yeah, I'm just going to continue working on this. So basically, my plan is that maybe by Tuesday I can release like beta testing, so I can invite maybe 10 or 15 users, and those users can test, right? But I have like one dependency, which is basically requesting production access on AWS. So they need like a lot of information in order for me to use SES and also SNS on AWS. So yeah, I think that's the only dependency. So if I can get it done by tomorrow, I hope that they do work like on holidays. Because whenever you request like production access on AWS, I think people that are responsible for approving your request the Cape Town region, right? So tomorrow is a public holiday, so I think they will be working. I just hope that they will be working. Yeah, I just hope it's going to be quick for me as well, because I think one of the things that you have to do before you request is to before you request like production access is to verify your domain. I think that's the first thing. And also you need to provide like your use cases, right? Then after providing your use cases, then yeah, you're good to go. So I hope that by tomorrow they will be able to give me that production access. Okay, fine. Back to what I was doing. So basically I want to save the campaign I want to save campaign content. That's what I want to do, right? So I still have to set I still also have to set up that what do you call this, an email editor that will have like a markdown, right? So you can add like blogs, you can design your blogs as well. So I still have to add that, but I think before I even add that, let me just focus on the logic itself, like for sending out bulk emails and also sending out like a single email, and also like if you want to add like a reply to or address, yeah, so I still have to set those up, but let me get started. Let's see, what do I have to do? Okay, save campaign. So domain, let me just look at the DB itself. What do we need? Let's see, campaign. All right, so we have organization ID, we have audience ID, we have the description, then we have from, which is your address. Yeah. So we don't have domain ID. Yeah, we don't have domain ID. So I have to remove that on my validation schema. So let's see, let me remove this. Say from. This will be a string. Then from email. Address is required. Then it must be an email as well. Type valid email address. Great. Then we need we need the audience ID. So from the audience ID, we'll actually use this audience ID, go to the database, find all the contacts in your audience that are subscribed to that audience, right? Then we'll send out emails using those contacts. So we need audience ID. Let's go back. Start validation schema. Validation. Okay, fine. Then we need audience ID. Space 3. Search. Select at least one audience. Yes, that's correct. Just say one. Okay, cool. Before we even go to audience ID, let's have the subject. message, subject is required. Subject is required, then maximum. Let's make it 100. Okay, cool. What else do we need? We need content or HTML. So that's, yeah, HTML is basically the content of that campaign. String. This is optional because a campaign can be a draft, right? So this is optional. But then before we even send out emails, we'll have to check on the back end to say that do you have like content. We don't want to send out like blank emails. So we'll first check on the, yeah, we'll first check like on the back end, we'll first check, but then from a front end perspective, this HTML can be null. Oh, so yeah, so type, then back to app, campaign editor. Let's go back to the header. So save campaign. Okay, cool. Save campaign dialog. Okay, cool. Export const save campaign dialog. Functional component. Ops is open. Open on open change. Save campaign props. It's open on open change. Dialog. Open. It's open. Okay, this thing is obstructing me. Right, then dialog content, then dialog header, dialog title, save page. So for some reason, right, like on a dialog, if you don't have like a description, right, it throws an error, right? But in my case, I don't need a description. I just need like a title. So what I'm going to do is just to have like an empty description. Then yeah, that will work. Const form as opposed to use form. Save. Come. Let's copy this. Oh, go back here, paste it here. Our resolver, resolve. Say come. Scheme. Okay. Do I need a form here? I don't think so. I don't think I need a form. What I actually need is just a dialog with two buttons, right? The first button will save, other button will cancel. So what I'm planning to do is that if you try to send out test email or send out like communications to your audience, we'll first check if the content is similar to the current content that you have. If it's not similar, then we'll trigger the dialog to say that save your campaign. Before you continue. I think that's basically what I have to do. I don't need a form per se. Yeah, I don't need a form. So what I can do is go back here. Here, but go back to so let's see. What's that? To go back. So the save button is on the header. So which means we also need to pass this editor, because the editor consists of like content, right? So we need to pass this, and we also need to pass form data. So what I can, let's go back to header, sorry, then in props, say form data, use form return, and this will send validation undefined. Then the other that we use, editor, these are in this first. Then we'll have editor from tooltip, editor, editor, from data, okay, cool. Then after that we'll have like a state to pop up that dialog, right? So save, okay, say is open, let's just say it's open. So I think we'll only have like one dialog on this component. Okay, fine, cool. Looks good. So const handle send test images. This is what we need. Editor form data. So if pay dot c HTML is not equals to const in content is equals to So if email content is undefined and campaign dot HTML is not equal to I wonder if this will work. I wonder if this will work. Then set is open to true, then return. Click. To content, type, create, update, yes. Set it. But I mean, what we can do is just to simplify this. I think just to simplify, let's just do this on update. Great, then we have to go back to the container. Changes. This is the form on to tip tap. This is the top. Let's tip tap. Tip tap. Tap. Create on update. On update on update. Right, so basically what I want to do is to take like all the content that I have, or rather the editor instance that I have like on the editor content component, right? So that editor instance consists of like the content itself and the type of that document, right? So what I want to do is to emit that instance to the parent component, which is the header, so that when we save, take that content and do some validation, then call the server side. So that's basically what I was trying to do. So now if I go back to container update, set editor on create, also set the editor. Then if we go to the header over here, what we have to do is save campaign dialog. It's open on changes. It's that thing. It's the name. Okay, set is open. Set is open. Okay, cool. Let's see. Hope this will work. All right, so there's no content, right? If I try to save, then nothing shall happen. Or if I try to send, nothing shall happen. Okay, click, nothing is happening. All right, if I change testing content, then if I click, actually I was testing the wrong button. Okay, let's start all over. So I'm testing the wrong button. This is the button that I have to test. Send test email. Whoa. This is not correct. Okay. Okay. Let's check first. So, okay, let me get a logo. Const logo is equals to create. This is not file. So I have to install this on my dependencies here. Space. Great. npm install. Okay. Editor header. Okay. Logger dot information. What information are we looking for? Email content. Current content. Yeah. Okay. This looks right. Gosh. So this won't work on the client. Or rather, maybe let me just say use client. Hope it'll work. Yeah, this won't work. Yeah, the logger won't work. So let me just use console log. Console log. Console.log. Boom. Oh, I see. So this is undefined. So what we have to do is, okay, check first. Current content is null. Email content is undefined. So this we can say undefined. Oh, I mean null in our case. So when I click this, I shouldn't get that pop-up. Okay, cool. Now it's working. That's working. But now if I change this is a test. If I change this and attempt to send like a test email, then we need to get that pop-up. It's not working. Let's see. This is still null. I kind of know what the issue is. Editor, let's go editor. Yeah, let's see. I see. So on create editor, props do that, date props do that. So I think the editor will update the text now. Okay, let's see first if it is still working. Let's add some gibberish stuff. Okay, it's not working. Okay, I'll be back. Let me just go to the loop quick. Yeah, I don't think comparing these two strings will. Let's say if I'm using what's this thing? Lodash. But I don't want to use Lodash. So how can I compare these two strings or these two values? So if email content, okay, if email content yeah, this won't work. Two strings? Nah, I don't think this will work. Oh, it's working. Okay, now if I run this, still getting that pop-up. Alright, let me try a simple hack. Let's go to Superbit. Okay. Now it's working. If it's not now, it's not working. Try something. Pair two strings. So don't need this. How can I actually? Okay, if yeah, now it's working. So I guess we just have to make sure. Okay, because by default, right? So by default, a tooltip editor, or rather content within a tooltip editor by default is just, what do you call this? An empty paragraph. So I might end up okay, let me leave it. Yeah, let me leave it. Just have to make sure that you don't send like empty emails and what. Okay, that's fine. So let's go back here. So what we can do is go back to component. Then content, div, class. Let's just say px, or rather p4. Have unsafe changes in your campaign. Please save your campaign before proceeding. Yeah, this is correct. Class text it's fine. Dialog footer div class. This is what we need. Button plus specific size small variant outline. This will be console. Then button. Save changes. Small. Okay, let me decrease the padding. This doesn't look. Decrease the padding. Oh, do we even need a padding? I don't think we do. Don't need padding. Or maybe what I can do is this. Can actually go to the description. Yeah, now this looks right. After that, we need an endpoint to save. Let's go to app campaigns. And this will be a put. Campaign ID. Try catch. first dot para session and active organization ID within a session is undefined. Then return this unauthorized. You just separate this two. Then const organization ID correct. Const okay, we still need a body that I actually know what the body looks like because we have that validation schema, right? So sort validator how come we don't have this? JSON save campaign correct. Then we can have this here. Okay, let me just say about campaign db dot query dot campaigns dot find first. So if don't have a campaign, turn this. The next thing is to updated campaign. Update db.schemas campaigns as I already have that. It's up here. Table dot set so what do we want to update here? So we want to update from the dot the inside the body inside what else? HTML body.html return this looks good. Why is... we do have like a create, right? But then why is unknown? What? Do we have like a create? This is a create. Port? Did I delete something? Did I delete something? Because I had a post. Yeah, I had a post. I had a post method somewhere. Did I delete it? Really? Let's hope I did not delete it. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I had a post, but then now that post doesn't exist. How come? What did I do? Okay, let me copy this, or rather let me cut this, try to revert everything that I did. What? Bible, what's going on here? I even have like a try catch within a try catch. Like, yo, there's a lot going on here. Tab, tab, so I cannot rewrite at whole. Yeah, you see, I had this. So what I'm going to do is just paste it here. Okay, something is complete. It's complete. I will. Oh, let's see. This shouldn't complete. Okay, cool. To date campaign is equals to await campaign ID. Campaign ID. This is a string. Input. Nope, we don't want to use partial campaign. We don't want to use partial campaign. Let's rather use save campaign validation. Yeah. Okay, const response is equals to await route. Yep, we need campaign. campaign ID dot put param campaign ID. What OS is this? This is Windows. I don't know if maybe you're talking about my computer OS, but it's Windows. JSON put. So if response dot is not okay, const error is equals to let's just have this autocomplete const it's actually the editor. What do you mean? Oh, you mean oh, it's WebStorm. Yeah, WebStorm. It's actually WebStorm. It's WebStorm. Data campaign, then we can return this over here. Okay, it's looking good. Okay, now we have that update campaign RPC function, so we have to consume that on the front end itself. So if I go back to the front end, campaigns, save that, then what I can do is const mutation is equals to use mutation function mutation function function. Okay, let's not have it here. Let's rather have it, let's see. Let's not have it here. So what I can do is when I click these save changes, I will send an event to what? Yeah, I'll send the event to the header. Then the header will actually consist of a save. No, let me do it here. Just because I don't want to complicate my life right now. So in order for me to do that, which means I have to pause form data. From data, and this will be use form 10. Then what else do I have to send? Campaign. It's going to be a string. HTML content is a string. HTML content, yeah, this is a string. Then go to data, define. Okay. Campaign content get HTML. Okay, so by default, this is an empty. Guess we should. Then go back here. Campaign ID, data, HTML, mutation is equals to use mutation mutation function save campaign, or rather update campaign ID, sorry. Damn it. Yeah, we have to change this to a string. But for now, let me just do a little hack. audience ID is equals to form dot values I'll just take the first one, but then I will definitely change this. Yeah, I have to change this. So instead of having like an array of audience ID, I think it's just way better to save. Yeah, like within a campaign, you just have to save, like, just have to send communications to one set of contacts, which is audience, instead of sending to multiple audiences, if I can put it that way. What is this app? So it's basically a communication infrastructure, right? Where you can send out communications to your clients or to your users, and that can be done like through emails, SMSs, push notifications as well within your app. Then right now I'm just working on the dashboard itself. Then after that we'll expose our endpoints and also create SDKs that you can use like within your code. If maybe you are creating an app using JavaScript, then you can make use of Node SDK, the Node SDK that will create within your code. If you're using like Go, then we'll have like a Go SDK as well. Yeah. So it's basically a tool for developers that they can use to send out notifications. So I would like to call it as what? Communication as a service. If there's such a word, communication as a service, which these communications actually consist of like emails, SMSs, push notifications as well. So I'm working on the email part. So on the email part is you can send out transactional emails, and you can also send out like marketing emails. So that's the reason why we have like a campaign. For you to send out like marketing emails, you need to create like a campaign. And that campaign will consist of like what? Your audience, which audience is a set of contacts that you have. And yeah, you can send out communications. If maybe it's a newsletter, if maybe is what else? Yeah, newsletter, or maybe whatever that you want to send. But then for transactional emails, you can either send like one transactional email to a user, or maybe send out like bulk transactional emails to multiple users at the same time. So push notifications will have like an SDK that you'll integrate that within your app. Whenever you want to trigger like a push notification, you can trigger that using like our SDK or maybe an endpoint, and then you'll get that like there. What happened to my Okay, cool. Are we back? All right, let me continue. So we have audience ID. Then what else? From. Yeah, I think that's the only thing we need. Right now, this other two stuff we need. Then audience ID. Something is not happy here. Audience ID. This type of the subject. Oh, I see. Const subject. So this is basically just a hack. I'm going to clean up my component. This is just a hack that I'm trying to see, that I'm trying to use so that I can check if my functionality is working on the back end. Okay, cool. Something is not happy. Audience ID. Okay, this is always a string. This can never be. Okay, let me do this for now. Audience ID. Do this for now. Mutation. Okay, cool. Then is loading. It's equals to mutation dot is pending. Try to restart. Save it. Then can we do const handle? Do I even need this? I think we can just call the mutation right here on the button. Mutation dot mutate. Then supposed to do on success toast dot success message campaign successfully saved. Error toast dot error message there's one more thing that I need. Const period client is equals to use query client unsettled query client dot validate queries query keys dot get campaign campaign. I do have like a campaign ID. So I do campaign. So what I actually want to do is when this mutation is successful, we want to invalidate the get campaign query so that we can get the latest data. So it's sort of like refreshing your cache or maybe refetching. It's actually not refetching, but then it's invalidating, which is sort of like refreshing your cache, I think. Okay, cool. This looks good. So disable all these buttons when it's loading. Disable, it's loading. It's loading. Icons dot loader. Yes. Okay. Okay, so select testing. This is a test. Save. Save changes. Oh, still have to animate. Okay. Like now it's working. But again, I still have to all this. Still have to close the dialog when it's successful. Yeah, when it's successful or not successful, but we still have to close the dialog actually. So go here, refresh. And you compare description. Okay, from that's 8. Yes, we have content and what did we say? Okay, we have the audience ID, which looks great. But I feel like if I refresh, that data won't be persisted, or we won't actually display that data because it seems like I am, yeah, there's something wrong that I'm doing, right? Editor, container, yeah, this is not right. Our domain, audience. Okay, we need campaign, 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 go back here. So from campaign from. Now, yeah, this is not right. This is not right. Let's do this. A lot of things will break, I know. A lot of things will break. Campaign dot, or rather, let me just fix this first. Where do we have to go? Types, validation, dot subject, apply to campaign dot apply to defined campaign validation. But this is optional. Why? Oh, reply to from the DB itself. It's wait. So from the database, oh, it's a JSON actually. So from the database itself, let's go. Right to, yeah, it's a JSON of type. Interesting. But this shouldn't. How is this a string? But oh, come on. So why is it? It's not assignable to string. Which one is string? Pay. Oh, I see, man. Come on. This should be an array. Array of this and must be optional. Not optional. Really. Okay. Now this is where things are going to get tricky. Selected audience ID string or campaign dot audience ID. Or undefined. I think I have to redo this whole thing. I have to redo. Or rather, maybe I can just use a drop down. Select toggle audience. I mean, this shouldn't be easy. I mean, this shouldn't be hard, actually. That shouldn't be hard. Can as well can actually what am I doing? Toggle. I can just set. Set audiences. Okay, select audiences. Now we can just have one. Can actually remove the whole thing here. I don't think we need that. Can also remove this. Button selected of trigger drop down. On change, on select, on change. Change audience ID. That's all that we need to do. Okay, things here. So we can remove. So we can also remove audiences. Hey T, are you good, man? Are you good? One change, selected audience, this, that. Selected audience. Defined. I mean, a couple of things will be missing, but let's just see. Okay, yeah. Things are not great. At least, okay, subject. What happened to the subject? See the subject. I update the subject. Let's go back. Check. Subject is empty. See. Oh. I'll be back. Now let's see. Okay, now let me test. Okay, we don't have content. The content is missing. So content is equals to props dot or rather maybe say defined dot content. It's not displaying. Oh, now it's displayed. Still have to include a subject. So campaign. Send test. Try catch. Const campaign D. Oh. Good. Rust. Organization campaign dot query dot campaigns dot find first. Yep, that's what we're looking for. So if there's no campaigns not. Now we need to send an email. I do have a function to send out an email on where is it? It's on services. Blah, blah, blah. email queue. Yeah, it's actually this one. So with this email, what we actually do is, we validate the domain from the email. Then we get, okay, so if it's currently in reply to step, then we get the email. So if text and HTML is null, do that. Okay, fine. Schedule at date. This is for scheduling. Delay. Then we create an email record. So if that email was not created, we throw an error, then we queue that email. So I'm basically using Redis to queue. So I don't want to directly call AWS in order for me to send an email, but rather what I want to do is to queue the email. Then after that queue will actually trigger a worker, and that worker will call AWS. So this is very helpful when sending out like bulk emails and also listening to a webhook to update the email status. So so let me call this const response is equals to let me go to domains. So this is basically what I'm doing. So let me just copy this, go back here. So from campaign dot from so I guess I have to do this. Subject campaign dot subject this. So the email, because this is a test email functionality, right? So all the test email within a campaign will be sent to the current logged in user, which is session dot user dot email. We don't need text in this case. We just need let's see, campaign .html. I'd find myself creating like a lot of conditions, if statements and whatnot. This is not good. Test. Campaign cost, send campaign test email, await campaign ID string const response is equals to await route campaign ID send test email dot post param that okay fine. So this returns a message, actually date. Okay, let me go back and see. Yeah, this returns a message. Message. Return. Send. Campaign.id. Success. Response. Toast dot success response. Yeah, response is a string, so it's great. On error error. Okay. So we can remove this. Yeah. I think also this one, we can disable this button as well if we are sending a test email. Send. Let's copy it. Okay. Go to my email. Okay, it seems like something is not right. Come on. HTTP localhost 3000 limit. Okay, so this is still queue. It's still on queue. And I don't think, let's see, I don't think the webhook will spam. Okay, it's actually working. Let me test another one. But the thing is, yeah, the webhooks are not responding very well. All right, let me call it a day. So yeah, the plan was to stream for like 2 hours. So yeah, let me